Catch what's coming up next on First American Bank's 4th Down.
40 years of Saints Camp has provided many storylines, from big-name arrivals and departures to transportation methods both modest and unauthorized, and even a brawl or two. We'll look back on some of our favorites tonight on 4th Down.
This is the last word on sports. First American Bank's 4th Down on 4.
So here we are, just 12 days before the start of another Saints training camp, so we figure it's time to get your minds right about it. Welcome to 4th Down on 4. I'm Juan Kincaid, and tonight we're going to have a little fun by taking you down memory lane. From Vero Beach, Florida to La Crosse, Wisconsin, we're going to revisit past campsites to show you some of our favorite stories. Each camp seemed to have something that set it apart. And we began in Jackson, Mississippi just 3 years ago. The arrival of Reggie Bush was a really big deal, as Scott Cody tells us.
From the beginning, everything about Reggie Bush was second to none. After he finally did arrive in Jackson, he immediately began to show why he's such a different player. From his speed, to his hands, to his shoes, and even his contract.
Very happy with the contract. It went well. Joel did a great job. He's a great agent. That's why I hired him. Like I said, he did a great job with the numbers. We got a first pick money, can't complain with that.
But there has been one complaint about the team's first-round pick, and it's a trait he shares with his new head coach, being a perfectionist to a fault. Sean Payton likes that Bush is disgusted with anything less than the best, but bouncing back from a bad play is just as important.
I think he needs to be able to leave a bad play behind him. He'll get frustrated with a drop, and then the next play, and I've told him, hey, you're going to get maybe, let's say, 52 snaps or whatever the number is. So snap 43 can't affect snap 44.
I'm always, trying to strive to be the greatest, the best at whatever I do, whatever it is. So, I do get frustrated in practice, but I think that's a time where you can get frustrated.
Which is few and far between for the Heisman Trophy winner. Although he'll be relieved of his duty this preseason, Bush is the Saints' top return man, and offensively has lined up everywhere from tailback to slot.
Any way, shape, or form, just scoring touchdowns. There's no bigger thrill than that, obviously, putting points on the board for your team. For me, a touchdown, scoring a touchdown period is it's all the same.
All right, so if I said to you Saints draft 1999, do you still just shake your head in disbelief? That year, Saints coach Mike Ditka mortgaged the farm for this player right here, Ricky Williams. And back then, it was Channel 4's Jim Baskel playing ringleader of this eventual circus in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
The party doesn't start until the only draft pick hits town.
I'm excited to put some pads on and, bang around a little bit and see what I got, see if I still got it.
While much of today's anticipation was centered on the twice-delayed first pick, Ricky's arrival was topped by his matrimony to a groom they called the Coach. This a ceremony without the usual flood of paparazzi.
Oh, man. Hey, it's all good. Hey, it's all in fun. I mean, as long as he doesn't show up over here in a dress, he'll be okay.
I know it's nothing against his character. It's just, strictly for fun. So.
Would you have ever done it?
I doubt if I would have done that.
He doesn't look like a happy bride, does he?
Would you, standing next to that? I think it's going to be a good marriage between those two guys.
I guess he is married to Coach Ditka, so that's a good one there.
Are you and Mike Ditka a marriage made in heaven?
We're going to find out pretty soon.
Where are you guys going on your honeymoon?
No honeymoon. Hopefully we'll go into Atlanta.
And then there's the retirement that came out of nowhere. Maybe it was the sea salt air of Vero Beach, Florida that got the quarterback Ken Stabler. The Snake announced at camp that the 1984 season would be his last. And it surprised everyone, especially head coach Bum Phillips. With that story, here's Larry Matson.
Ken Stabler, quarterback, ranks among NFL's all-time highest-rated passers, played in 3 Pro Bowl games. And on July 21st, 1984, in this room, he announced that the 15th season of his career would be his last in the NFL.
I'm going to announce my retirement. I'm going to retire at the end of this year. And, I'm going to try to help this team as much as I can this year. And I think it's time for me to get out.
He'll work in real estate and raise thoroughbred horses, but in the meantime, he still has a job to do.
I'm going to compete for the job this year. I'm going to win the job this year.
His main competition is Richard Todd. So what happens if Todd wins the job?
At this point in my career, I wouldn't like it worth a damn.
Bum Phillips was unaware Stabler had planned a press conference.
What the hell has he got a press conference for?
Afterwards, he was surprised by the announcement.
Does it catch you by surprise?
Well, it did, yeah, because like I say, I didn't know you planned those things a year ahead. I always thought you planned them, you know, especially when you're making $500,000. I kind of thought you planned them when they told you you retired.
How would Snake like to be remembered?
As a good quarterback.
There will be volumes written and hours of discussion about his career. And what does he say to that?
I've enjoyed it.
Okay.
I've enjoyed it.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? You know, at a dealership, you'd think something like this would go in a hurry.
Stan Brock had his own piece of luxury transportation, or piece of something at least. After the break, Jim Henderson will join us to talk about some of his favorite stories from his 30 years of covering training camp. And later, we'll look back at some of the crazier moments from camp, including a fondness for fighting and what could have been called Grand Theft Scooter. When the Saints drafted Stan Brock in the first round of the 1980 draft, they knew exactly what they were getting, a no-nonsense tackle that preferred to get his hands dirty. Little did they know that his MO on the field didn't change all that much off of it. With more from lacrosse, here's Jim Henderson circa 1989.
Most pro football players make big money. Most pro football players drive expensive, flashy cars. But occasionally you run across a rugged individualist who's not afraid to be different. Stan Brock is such a man. He and a select circle of trend-bucking teammates prefer the rental comfort and convenience of a 1978 Pontiac Bonneville. It's a car that makes a statement, and much to their delight, they were able to rent it for a second straight lacrosse summer.
What a surprise that it was still available a whole year later.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? You know, at a dealership, you'd think something like this would go in a hurry. Tires are good.
Nice.
Yeah.
4 of them?
Yeah, there's all 4 of them are there.
Keep peeling. It's the bumper. This is to protect you, I guess, huh?
Yes, in case of an accident.
In case of an accident.
Yeah.
No mirrors, so you don't have to worry about anything behind you.
What happened to the windshield?
That was an accidental thing the other night. We're not really sure what happened. We just came out and we're not sure.
This really isn't so much a car as it is a driving machine.
Machine is a good word for it. I think that'd be how I would describe it if I was going to sell it. The ultimate driving machine.
Yeah, I'll show you how she runs. Let me clean some of this stuff up for you. Why it doesn't sell, I don't know. Whoops. Glove box open for me. It's got tilt wheel, blinker. See the cruise control? It works. You can actually take it off and use it anywhere you want it. I like to just come up and compare shop. It's really not that much difference between like this car and that Cadillac.
Thanks. No problem. Real treat.
Let the others have their expensive toys, their gleaming status symbols. Stan Brock has a late model, one owner, used car. And for him, that's enough.
72.
All right, back inside here with Channel 4 Sports Director Jim Henderson. And Jim, you've covered this team for so long. You've been to so many training camps with the football team. Stan Brock's a guy I know you had a nice relationship with when he was a player, and that relationship continued after his playing career was over.
I really appreciated Stan as a player and as a person. Came in 1980 as a #1 draft choice and went through a 1-in-15 season. Tough guy, played through a lot of injuries. Had kind of a quirky sense of humor, which we hope that we utilized in that piece that you just saw. And I knew that he was the kind of ham that would also contribute to a piece like that. So that was one of the favorite pieces I've ever done. I liked him so much and appreciated his personality so much that I always had him in mind as a potential analyst on the Saints radio network. And when Archie left and after the '97 season, when Peyton was coming out, Stan was the first person I thought thought of, and Stan occupied that role until 2000 when he went into the coaching end of the thing with the Arena Football League team that he was coaching at that time. And I brought in Hokie Gajan, who ironically was Stan's best friend.
All these Hall of Fame color analysts.
That's
and
right.
then there's you.
Yeah, that's right. They've carried me down through the years.
There you go. Vero Beach was your first training camp, 1978. Right. I know I don't want to age you or anything, but that's a long time ago. That's a lot of training camps with this franchise.
And you're about to tell me I wasn't even born then, right? Is that what
I was barely thought of and born then. Yeah, but Vero Beach is a training camp. Talk about that. It's changed. I mean, football, the game itself has changed over the years, but training camp has really changed in about 31 years since then.
Oh, it's become so much more corporate. Your access to the players is so much more limited. It's such a big business now. And maybe not that it wasn't then, but people didn't seem to take it as seriously back then. The players might have worked even harder back then. I know the media didn't work nearly as hard. And to go to Vero Beach was really a treat. I mean, this was a place, we stayed in Dodgertown. It truly was a resort. We used to kid that Vero Beach's food in the training room was the best restaurant in Vero Beach. You had the beach nearby, you had tennis courts out your front door, an Olympic-sized swimming pool, golf courses all around. So reporters and photographers would literally fight each other to get to Vero Beach, to get to training camp and stay there as long as possible.
I may be asking you to be a bit redundant, but your favorite training camp site?
That had to be it. That had to be it. And then they left there for Ruston for 1 year.
It's about the same.
Oh, boy. Bum Phillips' last year as a Saint head coach, he was on his way out. They were only in Ruston for 1 year, and it was really pretty abysmal. I'd have to say Ruston was probably the worst training camp that I've covered.
I would imagine going to La Crosse, Wisconsin wasn't that bad because the weather would be conducive for us to cover and also for those guys to play. But that year, speaking of head coaches from Bum Phillips to Iron Mike Ditka,
right.
That was obviously the training camp that was known for him coming aboard.
Yeah, with Jim Moore in between. They had gone from Hammond to go up there to train in the Cheese League under Jim Moore, and that was a relief to go up there where the weather was so cool and so pleasant. And initially, the fans up there were very big supporters of the Saints, but that waned until they brought in Mike Ditka. I remember just before Mike Ditka was hired, Bill Kuharich calling me into his office. He said, "Can I ask you something in confidence?" And I said, "Sure." He said, "Look, I've narrowed the choices for the Saints' next head coach to succeed Jim Moore to 2 people. I want your reading on them." I said, "Okay." He said, "Lou Holtz or Mike Ditka?" And I kind of went, oh, well, Lou Holtz hadn't had much of a career in the pros. Mike Ditka had won a Super Bowl, but not much else with the talent that he had. I said, short term, Mike Ditka's probably a good head coach. Long term, I don't think he's your answer. But when he did go to La Crosse, it created a real buzz. Mike Ditka's press conferences were must-see TV. His teams were not see TV because they were horrible, and he really came back for all the wrong reasons. But he was a god up in the Cheese League because of its proximity to Chicago, as you'll see.
When Mike Ditka's larger-than-life image arrived in La Crosse, the media was already there and have surrounded him ever since. A Chicago TV station would leave the Bears for only one reason.
Mike Ditka, that's the only reason. It's unbelievable how popular he is when you consider the guy won 1 Super Bowl, never made it to another one. Phil Jackson's won 5 world titles. Doesn't come close to that type of popularity in Chicago.
From newspapers and magazines nationwide to nearly all of the major broadcast outlets, Ditka's in demand.
Let's set up CNN, so when he's done with this 11:45, he just walks right off, boom. There's
Okay.
you guys, there's them.
Okay, great.
Everybody's happy.
But everybody's not happy. Mike's turned down over 100 radio requests.
You look like you're ready to meet the challenge.
I don't worry about what people think, whether it's giant or not.
And he and Danny Abramowitz only did this Chicago station because they came to La Crosse for 2 days and over 8 hours of live coverage.
What's the helmet height?
TNT came in Monday and set up all of their lights and cables for a Ditka interview.
I'm great. How's everything?
And then on Tuesday, same spot, new crew, as it was ESPN's turn. Ditka's team has received 10 to 15 media requests per day since they arrived.
Something about him that over any player, over any camp, having him back in the game brings so much excitement and brings attention no matter what fan you are. If you're a football fan or not, he brings a lot of fun to the game.
How far does Ditka's popularity carry? Go to Great Britain and find out. They were in Wednesday.
The British football fans, American football fans, they want to know about Ditka. Want to know why he made the move, why he came back. And that's why we're here.
Joe just took that scooter.
Is it yours?
Yeah.
Is it yours?
After the break, we'll tell you what forced Joe Horn to make a clean getaway at one player's expense. And a friendly scrimmage turned feisty when the Chiefs came to visit. We'll have more of our Best of Saints camp when we come back. On the next The Saints will spend a few days working out with the Houston Texans during this year's training camp. Here's hoping it goes a lot better than the workout with the Kansas City Chiefs back in 1999. Mike Hoss was ringside for this heavyweight bout in lacrosse.
The coaches counted 7 fights in this morning's practice session. Then as many as 7 more altercations in the afternoon, many serious and involving numerous players from both teams. But when they squared off again, walking to the locker rooms after practice, Mike Ditka had seen enough. His team was heading back to lacrosse, foregoing their final practice and scrimmage tomorrow with the Chiefs.
There's no point in doing it, really. It's just gonna fester and get worse. Somebody's gonna get hurt, and you know, it's not worth it. I mean, this is just, you know, we're working against other people for the sake of work, and right now it's not work, it's just combat.
Wide receiver Keith Poole suffered a cut below his left eye from one of the late scuffles. He was knocked down from behind after dropping a pass. His helmet was eventually ripped off, and Kansas City's number 23, Carlton Gray, connected with a cheap shot left hook. What should have been invaluable work got out of hand.
I think there's a difference between being tough and physical and being nasty and stupid.
In between the fisticuffs, Ricky Williams gave Ditka something to smile about with this diving catch in the morning and ripping off the 60-yard touchdown run in the afternoon. So the Saints will practice tomorrow in lacrosse by themselves. And it will be interesting to see how this team reacts Tuesday when the Minnesota Vikings come to town for 2 workouts.
And in 2006, the Saints began a 3-year relationship with Millsaps College in Jackson, Mississippi. That year, the scooter was the transportation of choice, as nearly every Saint had one to get across campus. But for whatever reason, Joe Horn didn't buy one. But that didn't mean he couldn't find one to use. Once again, here's Jim Henderson.
The morning practice was barely in the books when the first thunderstorm of camp hit. It sent players scurrying into and out of the locker room and briefly trapped some of them under the awning with the media. Now, nobody wants to be there for long, especially a veteran like Joe Horn. He abandoned his mountain bike for a nearby motor scooter, punter Mitch Berger's motor scooter.
Yo, get off my scooter! Bring that back, yo! Joe just took that scooter?
Is it yours? Yeah. Is it yours? Berger left with company after Horn had departed in style alone. And that's why Horn calls himself Hollywood, while punters are kind of Glendale.
Still ahead, while this year's camp will be on Airline Drive, the heat of Jackson, Mississippi is not easily forgotten. We'll head up I-55 when we come back. All right, finally tonight, our final look back before we look forward to the 2009 edition of Saints Training Camp. You know, since 1967, the Saints have skipped all across the country, getting ready for the NFL season the best they can. But what we've all learned over the years is that no matter where you are, camp is camp. And as long as it takes to get here, we're always happy to see it end. Here's Jim Henderson saying goodbye one final time to the fine folks in Jackson.
In 2 days, the Giants will be gone from these practice fields for another year, and the squeak will inherit this earth. Training camp is winding down, and now, maybe for the first time in nearly 3 weeks, we all can allow ourselves to think of hearth and home rather than pigskin and punishment. I've spent more than a year of my life collectively in Saints training camp. You learn, often the hard way, what it takes to survive it from year to year. Aaron Glenn knows what 15 years of training camps have taught him about the mindset required of an NFL cornerback.
There's no light at the end of the tunnel, so don't look for it. Come in with your head down and know that we're going to have 2 practices every day, and understand it's going to be hard work.
There are among them the superstars for whom a roster spot is assured, for whom practice performance will never spell life or death for a professional career. Billy Miller is not one of them.
I led a team in catches one year when I was down in Houston, and the next year they brought in the second-round draft pick. So it was, you know, every year I feel like I just have to keep fighting and keep scratching. And, you know, being my 10th year, I understand that, so I come in with the attitude that I have to dominate.
Day after day, practice after practice. Each day bleeds into the next. Life's on a loop, of breakfast, practice, lunch, nap, practice, dinner, meetings, sleep. Back and forth, over and over and over again. For some, the memories of loved ones sustain them, or of things one loves. Asked what most they miss during camp besides their families or their pets, and these are some of the creature comforts they do.
TiVo.
Golf.
My bluefish.
My bed.
TiVo actually might be the best thing invented since sliced bread, I think.
I do. I miss it. I do.
Well, what it is, it's a fish, okay?
It's blue.
And it's blue.
You know, in your bed, you got that one little dented spot. I miss that spot.
In 2 days, the things they dream of or dream on will again be reality. For a third straight summer, the Saints hope to reap the physical and emotional rewards of an absence that makes the heart grow fonder of home, and the teammate fonder of another who's gone through the same monotonous, torturous existence.
Go somewhere different. It's kind of new, exciting. It's training camp, and that just makes it even nicer when you say, okay, camp is done. Now we're going back. Now we're going back home.
Going home. 2 wonderful words, 1 beautiful feeling. Of all the beautiful sights of training camp, the most beautiful is this: Millsaps College in your rearview mirror for another summer.
Amen to that. It all begins 12 days from now, July 31st to September 1st. Saints Camp 2009 on Airline Drive. Some dates to remember: the Black and Gold scrimmage on August 6th, site yet to be determined. And the preseason games begin at home. Cincinnati on the Dome, in the Dome on the 14th, Houston on the 22nd, and Oakland on the 29th. And this quick reminder: next week we'll bring you a Saints Roundtable. Reporters that cover the team on a daily basis will be in the studio to break down things and what you can expect to see from the Saints. That's 4th Down on 4. I'm Juan Kincaid. Have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday night on 4th Down.